Welcome, welcome, hello, welcome everybody. I am the Drunken Monk hosting the Drunken Monk Ravnica by the Drunken Monk. Will my players please introduce themselves?
I'm Kyoko the Fox playing Amayori.
I am Yertin, and I am Kawaii Ali as well.
I am Donna the Cleric playing Relos, the
And
SMR
I am
cleric. Oh, sorry.
and I am Shop Goblin playing Twig a Rumble Bumble.
Guys, I didn't fuck up!
I still love that voice. Hey, and can I give a shout out to my players? This is the first time since we started Ravnica where everyone has managed to introduce themselves correctly.
Without fucking
Yay!
up.
Woo!
Nah!
Hi, I'm
AKA
Goon Daddy.
He's on his way. He's on his way.
But it doesn't count
Okay.
because he's not here yet.
Raylos, Amiori, and Twig, who would like to recap last week's session?
Not it.
Not it.
Not it. Damn it. I just
This is the most
recapped it for
delayed
Urkin.
not it.
Fuck me. Okay.
It's Yertin.
Last time, we were in a really long tunnel. Twig killed some rats that were spying on us. We tried to open up a door, fucked up, got caught, got our shit taken off. We were all naked for a little bit, got into a jail cell that they forgot to lock. We opened up the door, got our shit together. Then, we also had, my character had a vision saying not to trust anybody, but he knows better than to listen to some silly words from some fake-ass people. And then we went up a bunch of stairs, entered into a great a great cathedral, fought some dudes, found out the bad guy's plans, revived the dude that we accidentally killed, and now we're back. We also met a cool minotaur.
Don't forget where you set off the alarm, Dono.
You know what? Actually, I wasn't the one that put the coin in the slot.
Oh,
so
that's right.
Fuck you.
That's right. I mean, Twig. Don't forget where Twig set off the alarm and got you attacked.
That's like we got caught. That was the whole thing right there. Okay. Was that
Okay.
good? Did I do a good job?
That's fairly adequate. You forgot to include the tidbit that Grishnak is still alive.
Yes, Grishnak.
And-
Well, I said that we brought back the dude that they were trying to kill. I just couldn't remember the name.
No, Grishnak's still alive. Borgmos is the guy you brought back that they were trying to have you kill.
Yes.
Which they succeeded, but not quick enough, apparently.
Yep.
Needed a few more rounds. So,
Yep.
the battlefield lay before you. Borgmos is slowly starting to regain consciousness. The Boros soldiers and the Minotaur that were there fighting with you seem to have just vanished into thin air like they were never there.
I'm gonna also. Can I revive the two orcs that we fought too? That were with Borks.
Say the
Butterface.
name, Dono. Or
Booger
Raylo.
Man.
Gross. Booger Man. Pork
Sorry, I can do it.
I
Pork
hate
roast.
you.
World
Can
where
I-
his name is Booger Man.
You may revive them. Let me finish
Okay.
setting the scene before you interrupt me.
Sorry, I wanted to get that done before I forgot.
The orcs are also starting to regain consciousness. Smoke fills the battlefield from broken pillars and stone altars. You hear the distant clashing of Gruul clans out in the rubble belts, slowly fighting their way towards you. Borgmos sits up and looks at you all and says, I appreciate you bringing me back, but I'm still going to have to kill you.
Can we take a rain check on that, compadre?
What brings you here? Why did you kill Boblin?
We didn't kill Boblin, my good sir. We followed him after getting into a bar scruffle with the man. We found him, his body dead in front of a cave.
Lies! I have heard from the other goblins who are with him in the bar. You attacked him, tracked him down, and murdered him.
We did not track him down. We did track him down, but he was murdered by the time we got there. And I did not say that we did not attack him. We said we got into a bar scuffle. But my good sir, I must say that even though everything is over with, and I would have revived him if I had gotten to him quick enough. Can I make a persuasion check to try and persuade him to not get pissed off?
Sure.
Okay. I have a +3 on persuasion, so
First
let's hope
roll
I
of
do
the
this
night.
well. Okay, so cat, stop attacking my freaking hand. 20. Stop it. My cat's in the room with me. 10. I continue talking and just say, good sir, do you recognize this mask? And I turn to Twig and ask for the mask that he has. We found this on Boblin's body.
He looks at you puzzled. Boblin would never wear such a thing. Quit with these preposterous lies.
Sir, if I were lying, would I be willing to have brought you back to life? If I was anything less than an honest man. Honest. We have gotten to quite a few scuffs in this last couple days, but we are on a mission now. We cannot tell you the details, but it has seemed to grow more drastic than what we first thought it could be.
Is this that nonsense that Jeffrey was spouting on about when he tried to take some troops from me?
What did Jeffrey tell you, good sir?
He told me he needed troops to investigate the matter of the Guild Pact.
That would be the thing in which we are associated.
Well, that has nothing to do with me. You and your
Well,
people can leave.
Thank you, but I thought you might like to know. And I toss the coin to him that has his signet that's slightly distant or changed, and say, the men that are trying to spread the lies are leaving these coins with body and leaving the symbols there too.
He looks at the coin.
You may not
Gravelhide
feel
forgery again.
gravel hide, good sir.
What now? Gravelry forgery?
Gravel hide, I think.
Yes, the other Gruul clan that is trying to take over my territory.
There's another group clan. So, it seems as though it's no longer not your problem.
Sounds like the girl need to get their shit together.
So, we can leave your prison, but I believe that those that do not know about this other clan will begin to blame you and know that their plan is to break apart Ravnica and bring destruction. And I understand every clan has that. But maybe you would like to stop one that's trying to keep it away from you.
He looks at you. He says, "Travel west for 2 days, and you'll come upon the Gravelhide headquarters. Rumor has it that Grishnak and his clan have been aligning themselves with some less than savory characters.
All right.
I will send some of my soldiers along. They will meet you there."
I thank you.
"Now get out of my sight." Man, I
Okay.
went a little twig there. Sorry, guys.
Good. You're totally fine. I want to, real quick, on my way out, look and see if I can find the map that went flying out of the fight between Grishnak and Borkvorst. The extra.
Okay, make an investigation.
I know where it fell.
It's also
You said
covered
that I
in
saw.
it's covered in rubble and everything, so you're gonna have to go digging
Okay.
for it.
Okay. So
And
real quick.
it came flying out when what I can't even remember what the character's name is now. Damn it.
This might
Got
be bad.
thrown into Amiori.
Yeah. 6. I did not find it.
No, you most definitely do not find the mask.
All right. Well, I did a half-assed job of looking for it. All right. Anybody else want to look for it? I think it might be good for when we're going if we want to try and disguise ourselves and infiltrate.
I will.
Okay.
I'll try looking too.
The quote-unquote rogue will look for it.
May I try as
6.
well?
6. Oh, I'm in general. Why am I in general?
Don't be in
Remember that
general.
too.
Is it alright
Come
if I
on.
roll too?
Click on the dice
Yeah,
roller, guys.
go for
Yes.
it.
Okay, it's investigation, right?
Yeah. That's
One of the
20.
rogues
I
has to
know,
be good at
dirty
it.
20. Yeah, 20.
Mayo got a 20.
First 20
17.
of the 2020s.
The
Well,
barbarian and the rogue are a lot better.
Yeah, one of the rogues has to be good at finding things.
Yeah, because then that way these rogues can steal things. But
well,
I'm not going
Amiori
to.
found the mask under several feet of rubble.
Mm-hmm. Is it damaged in any way?
It is not.
Ooh.
And it's a match to the one that Twig is already wearing, correct?
Yes, it is. Give me just a second, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. I gotta get Goon Daddy set up with something real quick.
Ori?
Okay. No worries.
Yeah. By the way, Dono,
Yes.
tomorrow potentially, and I'll ask around to see if anybody else might be interested. I was thinking maybe we could run a stream of the show I was wanting to test out and do, The
Ooh.
Longest Rest, my conversation podcast thingamadoodle idea.
Interested.
Interesting.
It's essentially, you know how we have the kind of the bullshit we talk about before stream, Allie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's that, but as a show on its own. Just us talking about nerdy subjects, news stuff, interesting tech, answering
So any
So
questions that
DM
might come up.
junkies, but less formal.
Yeah. I will probably be the one that's ill-informed about the new shit and more informed about old history stuff.
Well, no, that's the thing, is it's not really focused on anything. It's just whatever topic we decide to talk about.
Okay.
DM,
A
just a
general
crazy
discussion kind of
geek.
thing. And I was thinking maybe
Alright.
we could do that tomorrow.
That would be fun.
All right. Yeah, I'm down.
I'll have to talk to Husband Mess to see if I'm free, but if I am free, then yeet.
Yeah. Otherwise, I guarantee there'll be more episodes. But yeah, I figure it gets us streaming some more stuff. We get some viewership.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm really
quicker-
surprised by how many people wanted slots for DM junkies. I'm really excited about that.
Freaking, we
DM
filled up a month
junkies-
in like 5 seconds.
No. We filled up a month and a half in like 5 seconds. But DM
No,
Junkies
I think
Discord
2
is
months,
slowly
actually.
turning into the every single TikTok DM possible, except Adam
Basically,
Meredith.
I really
Yeah.
want to try to get in
Which
contact
I
with
actually
Blippi.
need to ask him.
Yeah, see
I've
if he
got-
wants to join us. You should also reach out to Not Sauce because I think
I-
Allie would really love talking to her. You know who that is, right?
No, I
No.
don't.
Oh
So
wait. Yes, I
she's-
do. DM
She's
mom.
D&D mom. Yeah, DM
Oh,
mom.
her! I could
I will
actually just
ask
message
her.
her right
I know
now.
her.
But yeah, ask her
I'm in her.
because
I'm in her D&D family hashtag
But,
and stuff.
no, Allie. So her whole thing with being a teacher that runs a D&D club, like I think
I
that lines up
know.
perfectly with your experience. So it'd be a really cool interview.
Yee, especially
know,
since
Right now
I
would probably
focus
be a
on-
great time to RP, but instead.
I mean, all I was gonna RP was explain what the mask is to Allie because the rogues really should use it.
yeah,
know.
I'd like to know that, but you would have to pull me aside because right now Yurton's just like
Well, no,
there but
'cause-
not
Thing.
there.
So it's +1 to AC and advantage on stealth,
Whoa,
and it's
hi.
a plague mask.
Yes, it is.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, so
So you found the mask. What are we doing?
Twig's gonna walk up to Ayrton and just be like, probably a good idea if you're the one to use that. Makes it a little easier to hide and gives you a little more protection from weapon damage.
ah,
And
Thank
he's
you.
he's wearing one as well with this since you weren't
Well,
here last time, the mask is described as since we did the identification on it, the Plague Mask of the Damned is leather plague mask with the symbols of the guilds of Ravnica stamped on the sides with an X across them.
ew. Well then,
Yeah.
Yurton's just gonna give you a simple nod and just take it, kind
You're
of
gonna
like a.
join Twig in his leather daddy costume.
Goon, I sent you a message. Are you ready for today?
Yeah, in a twig, you could please send me the
All right.
information on that. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. I can link you my I made a D&D Beyond thing for it.
Please. So the man said that we're going to be heading west. Is that correct? From what
Yup.
I'm hearing. Well,
For 2 days.
this will be an interesting 2 days.
We'll have plenty of time to learn to trust
It's
one
in
another.
general.
Trust is something that needs to be earned.
Well, we got 2 days to earn it.
Whatever.
Listen, we're gonna go into the mouth of the serpent. You really want to jump in there with people that you don't trust?
Yurton's just going to stay quiet on that and just give you a glare.
Very well.
Yee, to you, Relos.
Hey, drunk.
Does any
Yes.
Actually, is Ayrton what guild badge is Ayrton wearing?
You mean Yurton?
Ayrton, yeah.
I should have that in my notes. Give me a second. I completely blanked on that.
You're Demir.
I am House of Demir, yes.
Okay.
the spy?
Yeah.
Just a simple mailman.
I'll
Just-
message you a thing, drunk.
Just hold on. I have it.
Does anybody need to stock up on anything before we start venturing some more?
Alcohol would be nice, not going to lie.
Really would.
I know I have some healing potions, which I wasn't allowed to use earlier.
I have one healing potion.
Well, I know I handed it to you. And I also have a greater Amigos, I have a greater healing potion. And a pendant. What was the pendant I got? Fuck, I
Oh,
can't remember that.
Okay, so I got my secondary house. I found my notes. Yeet.
Does anybody need to heal right now? Butt chomp.
No, thank you. I should be all set.
Twig's not great, but he doesn't need healing right now if we're gonna have, time to rest and travel.
That's true. As well not waste a spell slot if I don't have to. I had Raylos's voice
Yes.
and I fucking lost it.
Long as we have time to heal, I'll be all right, and so will my
Oh, yeah.
hellhound.
Alright, come on.
Okay. Message sent, drunk.
So, DM, I have a quick question.
Roll for it.
Thank you.
Okay,
And Allie had a question for you.
that's why I was saying okay.
13.
Would I recognize Twig at
all
all?
right.
You'll allow it? Okay. Then
Would
I'll write
I-
something up and send a message.
Would I recognize like Twig at all since we're both from the same house, or no?
Twig is wearing only the symbol of the Azorius Senate.
Okay. Because Yurton would have a Golgari, then that's why I'm like,
And then on nobody cares about Raylos, but he has a symbol of the Wyvern Queen. Okay.
Okay, so is everyone clear with what guild they are or appear to be?
Yes.
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 Okay.
There's lies all
Would not-
among us.
You would not recognize anybody before the start of when you were called in to see Jeffrey at the Hall of the Guild Pack.
Alrighty.
So what are we doing? Are we taking a rest?
I
We need
think-
to get our shit together for the travel. So
We should
I
probably
imagine we split first and then come and meet up somewhere.
let's split and then meet up at the tavern.
Yeah.
And then
You mean the
we'll
one that just
start
pops up no
traveling.
matter where it is?
Almost
Yep.
as if by fate, all of a sudden outside you hear some rumbling, and as you open the doors, there's a tavern right there in front of you.
God damn it, we didn't need it now.
Excuse me, I needed it now. I'll see you guys back later.
Should we just I'll go into the tavern. Do you guys sell potions?
Aye, what are you looking for?
Well, I don't have any actually. Anybody want to buy a bunch of potions, or do you think we're good with the one each that we have? Actually, Twig, I need to hand you a potion of healing.
I have 15 gold pieces, and that's it.
Twig, I'm handing you a potion of healing because I have an extra one for you.
Oh, wunderbar. Because I could use that. So I will add a potion of healing to my inventory.
And I will take one out of mine.
Okay.
I forgot that I had that, and I should have given it to you yesterday. Or last week.
Drunk, I told you what you'll find.
How much for a drink, strange one?
Got it.
So has everybody kind of separated a little bit, or are we all just going into
Well,
the
I'm in
tavern?
the freaking cavern with Urton.
Yeah, Twig would have gone and gotten his stuff and then made his way to the tavern, so however long that would take.
Do I
Yurton's
have a
just
way to
chilling.
contact my church without having to go back there?
Yes, you would know that the Azorius who own the bar have a number of messenger hawks that they can send for you.
Okay,
For a
how much
small
does that
fee.
cost? How much does that cost?
Only 2 copper pieces.
Alright, can you make change with gold?
Yes, I can.
Alright, I put down a piece of gold and say, hand me a piece of paper to write something down.
The 2 copper pieces was for the hawk. You can supply your own paper.
Do I see this going on?
An additional 5 copper if you want to use our supplies. And yes, you
DM
would.
question. Okay, I always for my characters always carry a notebook in my stuff. I rip a piece and just hand it to Raylos and walk a bit of a distance.
Thank you, kind one. And I write down a message saying, found information. In need of funds. Please send for the Raven Queen. P.S. Memories made in her honor. And then roll it up. And I'll also give them, like, the information. Well, I guess I can't give them too much information. Because
It's
we're
only, like, one
technically on a
page.
secret mission. But, yeah. So. That's the gift for writing.
Apparently.
Alright, and then
Okay.
I'll roll it up, put it into the Hawks whatever thing, and on its way.
And the hawk flies off, and you know that you probably won't receive a message back today.
Okay. So we're sleeping here?
I'll also pay for a piece of paper and a hawk to send a note.
Okay. Are you wanting to send this, share the note with everyone, or is this going to be a private thing?
I mean, it's God, calm down, man. I'm just gonna. It's just gonna be a small note to send to Rakdos, and just let him know kind of a couple things that we've discovered.
Is there a way for Yurton to be alone?
Yes. At the mention of places to sleep, the gnome in front of you says, 10 silver apiece. Rooms are upstairs.
How about for a member of the Senate?
Well, of course you know you pay nothing. Get up there.
Thanks.
I'll just
He's
sleep in
gonna-
his room.
As Twig goes up the stairs, he's going to flip a coin over his shoulder.
Wow, I completely fricked that up. He's a member of the Orzhov.
10
not the
silver pieces
Azorius.
for a room. You mean 1 gold?
Yes.
He's gonna flip a gold coin over his shoulder anyways at the gnome, you said?
Yes, he's a gnome, if you remember correctly.
Yurton's just gonna
Yay,
hand him
I
the
have 9 gold.
Dude, you're richer than I am.
It's because I'm the cop.
It's because I'm from a fucking temple. I literally
You do
got
not
my gold
need
off of a
physical
dead guy.
things.
I literally got my gold off a dead guy.
I know.
Yeah, you did. Okay, so
How many people do we have here? We have 3 that need a room. I'll drop
Yes.
3 gold for each person's room since my money's technically the party fund.
You know you didn't have to do that. I'm willing to pay for myself.
You are paying for yourself. This is mission money. Coming out of your check.
From the top of the
Very
stairs,
well.
what's a check?
Okay, so you guys each
Check yourself, boy!
respectfully spend the nights in your own room.
I now have no gold.
Quick question.
Dono,
Quick question.
Yes.
Can I check my pocket?
Your pocket?
Yeah. Since I'm
Yes.
What
alone.
for?
everyone's alone now in their own respective rooms.
Okay.
You go ahead and check your pocket. Can I go ahead and have everyone deafen themselves for a second?
Oh, I didn't know it was gonna be this. Okay.
Okay. Give me a second.
Except for you, Dono.
Oh, I don't have to.
No,
deafen
except for
myself?
me.
No, except for Dono.
Oh, you're doing
Oh.
a thing with Donna.
Oh! I'm doing a vision. Cool.
I'm gonna take my headphones off then.
All right.
Kawaii. Deafen
Alright,
yourself, please.
Oh, I need to deafen myself. Sorry.
Okay, Raylos. As per your previous vision, you see light, and you see what appears to be the Raven Queen. Only this time, you know that she's not the Raven Queen,
Okay.
and the vision kind of swirls around you. You can quite clearly see that she is the priestess from the temple. Then it flashes to a meeting ground underneath the temple that you have found through your time there, and a group of people wearing all different types of guild markings. There's Demir, uh, Gruul, Boros, every guild possible, signets, but they're all wearing this plague doctor mask. And then it flashes back to the actual Raven Queen, and she says, "Trust no one."
The actual Raven Queen said that.
Yes.
And I was shown a place in the temple that I've been to before.
Yes, you've kind of stumbled upon it. Trust no one, not even those you think you can trust the most.
Lies everywhere.
There is deceit
Can I
in the...
insight check this bitch?
Go ahead.
I'm insight checking. Freaking god. Why? Why am I doing this? Okay. My insight is, I believe, a +5. Yep. Critical fail. I believe her.
You believe everything. As well you should. She is your god.
Yep. All right.
There are traitors in the temple. There are traitors everywhere. Go. Figure out what's going on. And give me a second. I gotta figure out how I want to say this last part. I yearn to hear of the stories of your journeys.
Yes.
And then you just kind of have this blackness fade over her, and she's gone.
We have returned.
Okay, everybody. The rest of your guys' nights, or does anyone want to do anything else while we're here?
Yetsin wants to check her pockets.
Go for it.
Okay. So I just take whatever's in my pocket out, I guess, or do I need to?
She was not told what it was. Triggered good RP moment for you. Drunk.
As you check your pocket, you feel some warmth. You reach in and you grasp a glowing string.
You peed yourself.
Yes, that's right. You peed yourself.
The glowing what?
A string of glowing energy.
Okay.
And you recognize this as a thought that is encoded, that is passed from agent to agent.
Alrighty. What do I roll to try to figure out the code?
Give me a second.
Okay.
Oh God.
Oof.
Boy, do I have a story for you?
Here comes a string.
Here comes a string. It is a mighty string. Raylos be sleeping. He be sweating.
A string with code. I want to
Okay.
know.
Go ahead and deafen yourself, everybody,
Oh.
except for
Oh no.
Kawaii.
Oh no.
Give me 5 seconds. I need to find my shit. Okay.
Such fear. Much Oof. I'm just gonna get my notes up.
So the only way to read it is by casting encoded memories while holding the string. So do you have that, Allie?
I believe so. I do. Let me just give me like one quick moment. Also think. I do. So I'm gonna use it.
In Twig's voice, you hear, "I am House Dimir."
All right.
He has not, this whole time, appeared to be anything other than Azorius Senate, so he is telling you his allegiance,
Okay.
since he realized yours.
Rather quickly. Okay. So is that just it on the string, or?
That's all that he put on there, because he had to do it so quickly. Was
Okay.
just, "I am House Dimir."
Okay. And with that, I guess I'll probably just take it as what it is and go to sleep.
Intrigue.
All right. As you wake the next morning, you go downstairs and you find someone eating breakfast. And will my player please introduce himself?
You crap. It's probably a bad sign that I chose a race that I cannot pronounce its name.
Type it and we'll tell you how it's pronounced.
Well, let me see if I can find where it's
Donna will
written
tell you
down.
how it's incorrectly pronounced.
Da-da-da. So it's one. You know, Cass from Breath of the Wild, the bard bird with the accordion.
Yes.
Aarakocra.
Yeah, Aarakocra. He's one of those.
Oh, you're a bard bird. I want a bird.
Aarakocra.
Bird bard.
Aarakocra.
So you see an Aarakocra
Aarakocra?
sitting at the table, fumbling to put a spoon into his beak mouth because no one ever has the right utensils for an Aarakocra. His head is a deep blue with little white speckles all over it, but there's a nice leather vest covering his torso. His wings have the same dark blue with white speckles, and the finger feathers and the feathers that go down. His arms have nice streaking blue. His feet are nice whitish yellow with black talons, and he appears to be some kind of hawk or eagle variety of Aarakocra. Beside him is a lute and a bagpipe, and he just can't get that spoon in his mouth because it's a beak and it doesn't work. And he gets frustrated, and he says, "Why did I order the cereal? I always order the cereal. I can never eat it. I can never eat the cereal. Why do I?"
Twig is going to move as far away from the burb as possible while giving him a "you are crazy" look.
Yurton's gonna do the exact
Raylos
opposite.
looks at this individual. Raylos looks at this individual and just says, "All right." And
Yurton's
he
actually
looks
gonna
at
try to get close and be like, "Do you need some assistance?"
Well, I guess what I need is to not have ordered the cereal. But I didn't have enough gold pieces to get a proper piece of meat for breakfast. So what?
I just want to say
He
I
takes a
love
deep breath and just opens his mouth and just dumps it all in his mouth, trying to get it all in one gulp.
That's right. Swallow it.
Just don't.
I will say this: I love Goon's freaking characters.
Yeah.
Just don't
Oh.
joke, I guess. But anyways, hi.
Okay, so what are my players doing?
I'm trying to befriend the bird boy.
I'll let you two RP that out.
Hello. My name is Urith.
Get it?
Urith, they call me the Star Child. I'm kind of a traveling performer. I'm a bard. How are you?
So a bird. Well,
Yes.
I am fine. I am Jurtin, and I am here with a party of individuals. Some of them, I don't think have fully woken up yet. But, anyways, yeah, they're over there, and I'm just like pointing directly at Raylos and Twig.
Twig is at the bar, just give me the largest pint glass you have, filled with ale.
Well,
A drinker, I see.
I think we all drink alcohol, at least in this party. But what brings you here to this place?
Oh, I don't really go anywhere. I just end up places. I send myself high up into the sky and I just glide. And then find the nearest tavern, stay there for a few nights, repeat the process. I don't really have any direction to go, except one direction to not go, which is east, but we're not going to get into that. I'm Europe, by the way.
Which direction do we have to go?
We have to
West.
go west.
Okay.
I
And now
like
go
to go
west
most
is stuck
directions,
in my
except for
head.
east. East
Go
sucks.
west.
West.
Well, you see,
All right.
Patty is trying to go to the western area.
Huh.
And I don't really know if you would be interested. At least I think as long as they're okay with it, it'd be nice to have an extra foot, beak, wing. I don't know what
Talon,
the proper
actually.
talon. Okay, it'd be nice to have an extra talon with us, just to be. Do you
So
understand
I'm
what I mean?
overhearing this conversation, and I just kind of walk up to him like, "What did you say your name was again, compadre?"
Urith, but they call me the
Urith?
Star Child. Urith, yes. Y-R-R-I-Ith. Urith,
Urith,
aka the
okay.
Star Child. They call me the Star Child because he points at all the little white specks on his feathers, and I do like to spin fantastical tales of magic and stuff like that. It's kind of a specialty of mine. I just kind of keep going on and on and on, and sometimes I don't even know when to stop. And then he grabs his own beak and he's like, and he nods like, doing it.
Oh my god, Goon Daddy's character is the Aarakocra version of Sam Reed.
I freaking love it.
There you go.
I freaking love it.
I will ask him, is there anything else that you're good at besides music?
I whittle.
You whittle.
Yes.
Like with wood?
Wood, meat, bone, not rock. Rock's too hard. I've tried these shing talons on just about everything.
Technically, if you're using bone, it's called scrimshaw.
I will keep that in mind. Might I add, your voice is amazing. I love it.
When you've been a cop as long as I have, this is what it turns into.
Well, I like it very much. Thank you very much for sharing your voice with me.
I have a question. Where's Rachel?
I don't know, Rachel. Was I with her last night?
Neither do
There were
we.
so many.
I don't know, but you certainly weren't with the
Neither do
Karen.
we, amigo. Well, have I received my hawk back?
No.
Drunk? No? So we gotta stick around longer? Well, I'll ask the
Are you-
bartender, does the hawk
You-
come back here, or does it just find me?
What are you, stupid? Of course the hawk will find you. That's common
All right.
knowledge in this plane.
Even I could have told
I
you
am
that.
a paying customer and you call me stupid? The fuck
Twig's
is
gonna
wrong with
lean
you?
into the bartender and just kind of raise one hand so Raylos can't see his mouth, but everybody else can. He's a servant of the Raven Queen. Forgive him.
Wow, Rayla's just good shit.
I totally
is-
heard that because my passive perception is 15. So fuck you.
I mean, I could do it stealthily if you want me to roll for it.
do it.
I want
Please,
it. I want to see
please,
the.
please.
Here
I wanna
comes.
see
Oh,
this.
and here's the best part. It's not just +7. It's +7, and it's advantage. I'll take that natural
Oh!
20. You didn't hear shit, boy.
All right.
Is this the same bartender that we had before that I slung onto the counter?
Yes, it is.
Oh, so it's the one that I threw with the chair at.
So bartender, do you just show up wherever you want? Like, if we come out together, are we gonna go back to the arena that we were in?
The bar doesn't move unless you pay for it to move. It's summoned to those who are in need.
Wish to drink. All right, amigo. How much to move it to where we need to go?
I tell you what, I'll give you a discount. 150 gold pieces.
Inside his ass.
Yeah. Let's intimidate that to like 4 gold.
I'm inciting him.
Twig is just shaking his head.
Okay. I feel like he's bullshitting me.
Yochin's just gonna get up and like walk near like a corner of the bar, not wanting to get into anything. She learned her
14.
lesson the
Fuck
first
me.
time.
You
Can I
So,
persuade the bartender to move the bar?
Can I learn first?
Yes, go for it. Yes.
I've got expertise in a +9.
Is he
to my
bullshitting
rolls.
me first before? Is he bullshitting me?
No, he's not bullshitting you. He is giving you a steep discount.
Okay.
I've got expertise and +9 to my rolls when I tried to persuade. Critical!
God
29!
damn it.
Damn.
Bird
Yeah!
Bard, baby!
Yeah.
Bird Bard!
Bird Bard! Bird Bard!
I
So,
want to hear this performance before I say whether it
it's
goes.
a persuasion.
I want to
Yeah, but-
hear what you do.
Well, I can almost guarantee you that wherever I go, the party follows. And you know what a party needs, right, Barkeep? You know what it needs? It needs booze. So if I bring you anywhere, I can get people in here, and you can make some money.
He kind of just gives you a toothy smile. You know,
He kind of gives you a light, feathery pat on the cheek, like, yeah, I know what you're doing.
you know we like our gold.
Yes, you do. Now, we need to go somewhere. We're gonna move that party there.
When did we let the bird join us? I mean,
You didn't,
we're
I
out
just
of
did.
Contract.
Shut up, he's helping
I
us.
mean, yeah, I was
But I
like,
don't know if
he's
Jeffrey
helping.
would be okay with this.
Screw Jeffrey.
I mean, he's a dick, but still, he hired us to do a job.
He hasn't paid us a damn thing.
I was like, where's the money for that?
We haven't finished the job.
We're supposed to get paid at least a little bit. I'm literally running on fumes here.
You serve the Raven Queen. Isn't that your standard position?
Guys, where are we going?
I will
Church
say this.
gives me things.
I will say this. You were promised compensation throughout your travels. So, since you guys reminded me that, a hawk
A
comes
bird
and drops
shows up from Jeffrey.
Yeah, a hawk shows up with pouches for everyone but the Star Child with 10 gold apiece in it and a note that says, "When are you gonna report back?"
Man, he's a dick. So, what kind of discount are we talking about, Starchild? We gotta go 2 days west to the what Gruel clan thingamadoodle?
Gravelhide.
To the Gravelhide Gruel clan headquarters thingamadoodle.
I like
The
how we're
fake
just saying, you know
Logan.
what? Screw Jeffrey. We're not going to report back. We're just going to keep doing our thing.
I mean, we don't have anything to report yet other than, you know, saying
found
things
that
like
there-
sugar pea.
Drop 'em!
I mean, we did find out that there's a group that's trying to take down Ravnica.
There's always a
Destroy
group
all
trying to
the
take down
guilds.
Ravnica. Haven't
This
you
is
met somebody from the Azorius Senate before?
Amigo. I understand, but
It's like
This
90% of our
isn't exactly
job.
I mean, this isn't exactly an official guild that's trying to do it either, though. So, you should probably
Meh.
let them know.
So that's the place that we need to move the bar.
You kind of
Yes.
feel this shuddering. Dust comes down from the ceiling, and you hear this. And then you look out the windows of the front of the bar, and the scenery has completely changed.
Yes. Twig is actually going to take a couple minutes and write up a report for Jeffrey and send it with one of the Azorius Senate messenger hawks.
Can you
Of
say
just
that
like,
again? I do apologize. I just got distracted by a big San Francisco play.
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Twig's gonna write up a quick report to Jeffrey, just explaining everything that's happened in the last few days and what they've found out and where they're headed,
Mhm.
and then send that along with one of the messenger hawks to him.
Okay. I will have you actually type me up something, but it doesn't have to be today.
Okay.
That would require me to have actually been here for all the games.
Yeah. Guess who's been here for all the games?
Dono has.
The one that everybody tries to rip on.
Drunk.
Yeah.
Wifey monk.
I think Monk gets to write it up then.
Would you please?
We'll do that later.
Fine.
Yeah, that's
I'll
that's
set-
an outside
I'll-
of game thing.
I'll take 10 minutes to write up a 4-page essay for him.
I was more
Apparently, I
thinking
can
like
type really quick.
quick 2-paragraph summary.
RP amongst yourselves for a second. Wifey Monk has to ask me a question.
I
So,
From mail.
so I'm gonna
So-
quickly just like turn to Starchild and give you 3 gold because you helped persuade us to get somewhere.
Thank you very much.
So
Is that another
Starchild, huh? What guild are you part of?
Uh,
I don't think he's part of the guild.
part of the SELENYA, I believe. Guild. It's a very very earth-focused spiritual group.
Earth
They
focused.
welcomed me in. I was an
bird.
adult.
Earth focused. A bird in an earth focused area. I thought you would want to be in a sky focused area.
The sky's nice, but no place to rest your feet.
Uno mas.
So you're just somebody that
The
makes the move from
Selenia
left to right.
Conclave?
Yes.
Okay, so
Selenia.
The
Selenia.
Selenia
As you
Conclave?
guys-
Heine.
before you guys had left the first place, as this note goes out to Jeffrey, you see Amior's hellhound just kind of flip out the door, and make an attack at the messenger hawk with Jeffrey's note in it. The note to Jeffrey.
Why?
Is it dead?
It's a bird and the hound's like ooh. I
Echo
don't know.
out. Is it dead? Is
Please
it
don't.
dead? Answer me,
No,
man! Is it dead?
Megan, I need you. Sorry, Wifey Monk. I need you to make an attack roll for your hellhound.
A hawk literally has 1 HP.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's up in the air, flying off. So I need to see if she's going to be able to hit it.
The dog's gonna go bark 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 bark. Don't fuck up.
I was
Oh,
not
really?
expecting this. Sorry, guys.
You're good.
It's okay.
Dude,
And
it's D&D. When do you expect anything?
Oh yeah, it hits. It's
And
It's
dead.
to-
50%.
You
it's
watch it
50%.
kill this
Okay, the
hawk.
moment that it starts to fall and die, I cast Spare the Dying on it.
I don't think you can do that with creatures.
I don't think either.
I think I can.
It's dead. There's no need to worry about it. So what are you guys doing?
So that was Amayori who did that?
Yes, it was her hellhound.
It wasn't Amiyori.
Yeah, Twig's gonna
Amiyori-
cast Chill Touch on the Hellhound.
Oh darn.
Not my puppy.
You know what? We're not supposed to be fighting
18.
today.
Does it hit?
I'm pretty sure that's gonna hit.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So,
When the rolls be
Little-
too good today.
hand pops out, like a necrotic hand pops out and starts choking the shit out of the Hellhound, and it takes 3 damage.
Here,
What is
here
everyone
in
doing?
Ravnica, we are okay with animal abuse.
It's not an animal.
Oh, hey, since we're on 2 streams, I just need to get this out of the way real fast since it just got over. San Francisco is going to the championship.
Woo!
So I'm
Excited.
editing that
Okay.
out, right?
Shut up.
I'm confusion, but that's okay.
San Francisco won.
Okay.
So
I don't
Twig
really
is
care about
going
football.
to stop focusing on the spell once he's dealt damage, go pick up the fucking letter from the hawk, get another one, walk away from the Hellhound and send it off, and then glare at Amayori.
She doesn't have a very well trained animal.
That's a 7 for intimidation.
So
Ooh.
It's like the least threatening glare ever. Just, God damn it, do you know how hard it is to train
I
a
just think of the
fucking hawk?
freaking like smug Spinel face. I don't know if
It's
you
like
guys
when
know.
a baby gets angry at you. It's just
Again, the
adorable.
smug Spinel face.
No, the best part, I'm a halfling. I'm about the size of a baby.
Yep. It's like when a 2-year-old gets mad, but it's kind of cute at the same time. Only
I
this
love
baby
that.
has like a scar across his face. He's ugly.
Aw. It was the
oh,
initiate. Initiate.
Initiate.
Celestia initiate. That's the guild I'm part of. There was confusion before.
Amayori's gonna scold her
confusion.
puppy for getting the bird.
Yeah.
Aw.
Celestia Conclave is the druid guild, essentially.
yeah, pretty much.
White
But
green.
he's a bard.
They're awesome though. I play a
They're
Celestia character.
hippies.
They are, but they're cool.
I know
Plus
nothing about
community.
Magic the
I
Gathering.
literally
so.
about
play a
harmony.
cop. Goddamn hippies.
Kate,
They got that shrooms,
everyone
though, boy.
deafen themselves for a second, but Twig.
But Twig?
Yes.
Oh. I was gonna say, like, technically the shrooms would be that one, like, shroomy species thing.
I need you to make an insight check, being that you worked in law enforcement in the guilds.
Oh, great. My 0 modifier. 19. That's actually not bad.
You know that Amiyori scolding her dog is complete bullshit.
Had a suspicion of that. Okay.
I was not expecting that. Okay, let's get everyone back and see what goes from here.
Wait, I have a fun way I want to do this. Hold on.
Hello. So let me go.
It works. Yeah, so once the hawk is sent off without the interference of the hellhound, Twig is just going to kind of walk back to the group and just stare at Amayori, really annoyed. Just.
There once was a tale of an angry short man,
Bird, do you like to keep your feathers?
and he once threatened my feathers.
Twig is taking out one of his daggers and starting to clean his nails.
All right.
His nail will
Raylos gets it. Raylos grabs the bird's beak, shuts him up, and tells Twig, "You better calm that aggression there. We gotta save that for the actual bad guys."
I don't like bards.
Side quest.
That's fine.
Goon Daddy, you
You
have
just have to
seen
be
my
able to
page,
live with
right?
one.
On TikTok.
Yeah,
You've seen my DM tips.
Yeah. Kill the
occasionally.
bard.
You know I like to kill the bard.
Dun dun dun.
Okay. Okay. I released the mouth.
Okay, so where are we going from? What's going on from here, guys? What are my players doing?
Well, what do our surroundings look like outside of the bar? Like, where exactly are we?
Is it night? Is it day? Is it sunny?
We just woke up, so I imagine it's daytime.
Yeah,
Full weather report.
It's full first thing in the morning. You are about a day's travel from where you previously were.
Oh, that saves us a day of travel.
You're welcome.
The bartender looks at you and says,
We got paid.
I wish I could help you further, but this is the furthest I'll go into the rebel belts.
I get
No
Much
that.
problem.
appreciated.
It's still very helpful. Have a good day, and I think all of us should start heading this way. And Twig's gonna
Thanks for your
pull
help.
out his
Blessing.
short bow and have an arrow knocked as he takes point.
Sorry about almost hitting you with a chair a couple days ago.
I'm not sorry.
Yeah, get out of my bar.
See you next time.
All right.
Eurith sling. Go on.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Eurith slings his lute on his back, and then he puts his panpipe in the kind of harmonica holster, like right in front of his beak.
Freaking love that.
He walks out and then starts. He like goes up, like not too far, and just starts playing the pan flute, like peacefully, in a very melodiously.
Toss a coin to your
You're a
witcher.
witcher.
Listen, I just listened to that before the stream.
Very nice.
Well,
Very
that
nice.
sounded
I
so
played it on Xbox Plus
Um,
360 Beat Saber mode. Fight me.
Trunk, what's the terrain look like around us? Is there, just plains? Is it
On either
brush?
side, on either side of you, of this cut road in the middle, you see buildings of Ravnica in days past before the guild pact was enacted. Yeah, signs of fighting
So-
amongst all the guilds, ruins and buildings stretch on for miles.
So Twig going ahead of the group like 20, 30 feet and stealthing ahead of them as kind of a scout position is a legitimate thing.
Yes, that's easily doable for you.
All
you
right,
often do
that's
that
a
too to get people to
22.
coffin?
Yeah, that's a 22 for stealth.
You are completely hidden. So the group just sees you walk on ahead of them, and then all of a sudden, just as if a gust of wind blew you away, you just vanish.
Twig
Did you
looks
take
like a
the
shadow.
Wow.
Where'd he go?
Like
Just kinda
from
vanished.
the like from some random point ahead of you guys, you just hear the whisper, "Ninja."
Love
Because
it.
Twig knows how cool that looked.
Eurith plays.
That's racist.
After about a half day's travel, you see tracks, lots of tracks of number of different races, none of which appear to be what you would expect to be this far out in the rubble belts.
May I make a survival check or an investigation for how fresh they are?
I would like that to be survival, please.
Yee. Okey-dokey. Not the best, but I wanted to try. I don't know shit.
You look at these tracks and you're like, huh, yeah, they're tracks.
Nice. All right. Well, if there's tracks out here,
I'm
probably
going
going
to
in the right
have
direction.
I'm gonna have my hellhound sniff the tracks just to kind of lock onto a scent, maybe, just in case we lose tracks at some point.
Just make sure you can control your hellhound.
Yeah, that's the fun part about being a beast tamer, right?
I don't know. I don't control the beast.
It's not easy.
Clearly.
I doubt that.
What do I need to
I
roll
do not
for it?
doubt that. So it should be a survival check. right?
Sorry, I told her and didn't press the push button.
From
Um,
a
yeah, so
I'm
survival, and
assuming
he
it's
has
animal handling.
yeah, he has advantage on smell too.
so you can roll it with advantage.
That is what that means.
What you get, what you get, what you get. Go, go,
You get
go,
what
go.
you get, and you don't throw a fit.
She's typing it
get
out now.
what
She's
you
just
get.
really slow.
It's all good. 20. Oh wait. Oh, that's a natural 20. That's a
Yep, so
natural
he-
20.
Well, I hate to blow your natural 20, but these tracks are old and the scent's not there anymore.
Well, we learned that. Okay.
said
But your hellhound would know that, and as you've been working with this hellhound for a long time, he kind of you can see the kind of indications that there's just no scent left, so you'll be able to assume that.
yeah, Amayori will let the group know that the tracks must be old because the hellhound just can't seem to pick up on a scent.
Well, that's slightly riveting, I guess.
All right. Well, we should better just follow the tracks. Better to, at least we have some. Surprising that they're still around, though.
Yeah. Hey, Twig, are you still in the area? Can't see you.
Maybe.
Okay,
If
I will.
you-
If you want,
He's been staying like within a 20-foot radius of the group
I will
as he's
say,
moving.
as you travel the last half a day, I will need another stealth check, please.
Oh, we've traveled half a day already? Good lord.
That's a 19.
Yeah, you're pretty well stealth.
Well, anyways.
Did you roll a 19 last time, too?
No, I
No.
think you rolled a
Yeah,
20.
my second roll was a 19, but I have a advantage because of the mask.
Advantage. Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
All
you
right.
are vanished. You like pop into their line of sight again, and then just sand blows across, and this piece of rubble falls, and poof, you're gone again.
From the distance, you guys hear, like Gara.
Who's gotta?
Don't worry
Like
about it.
like a silent fart leaving no trace within the wind. What smells? Oh, it's a shitty little halfling.
Stealthy
Alright.
like my brother, I see.
So we
Prison.
continue following the tracks.
So
guessing.
the path goes off. Your other half day's travel is uneventful. You come across this
Okay.
large
Can we
ruined.
art? Oh,
Go ahead and
I was
RP
like,
out
can we
this little.
RP a little?
Yeah, actually,
Like, I
go
mean,
ahead.
we're traveling a lot. We shouldn't be just like silent, right?
You go ahead. I need to step away for a second anyway. I gotta run to the other room. So go ahead and RP for a minute.
So I'm just gonna ask though. We're stuck together, so might as well ask. What's your guys' story besides being in guilds?
To be honest with you, I honestly don't quite care about my story. My past doesn't define me. But if you really want to know, I used to have a brother.
A brother.
Yeah.
Well, at least you've had family.
What about you? What's your story?
Honestly, if I'm being honest with you, Miga, all my memory goes to the Raven Queen. I have nothing before her. I've honestly, I'll be honest with you. I've only got about a year in me.
So you don't remember anything beforehand?
All this magic that I can do, the worshipping, it's all I've got.
Sounds like maybe she took your memories. I'd be asking her about that.
That's a possibility, but I don't really think so. You see, I was left bloody at the foot of the temple. Head cut. You see the scar above my eye right here. I was left bloody, bleeding, puddle. I almost actually ran out.
Surprised you
And I
didn't
woke up
die
with
from
no
that.
memory. I don't know who I was before that. I don't know who I am, but nobody seemed to care from my past.
Well, what you are now is what counts, not what you were.
You should consider
true.
yourself lucky that you don't know your past sometimes.
Sometimes I wonder, even with the pain, it'd be nice to know that someone cared about me.
Well, you'll at least have a party. You know, we're gonna be stuck together, as you said. Might as well get to know each other just to make sure. Like it or not, we're gonna be stuck together. And if that means we're stuck together, we might not like one big happy. That's just thing. But just 100% try to focus on it. Sorry
don't
for
have
all the
Twig!
shit.
What?
What's your story?
From
Where I
like
know bird
directly
brains over.
behind you, his voice comes. I'm a cop. I've been a cop a long
Shit.
time.
Scary is what you are.
What kind of
All
cop?
of a sudden, his voice is behind Amiori. Thanks for the observation.
By hearing
You're
cop, I'm
welcome.
like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Me next, me
You
next,
go.
pop behind me next. And he's like saying as he's
Fly around!
he's like flying in small circles over the group, like pop behind me next. I wonder how he'll do it.
He appears
Bird
between
barge,
your
you baby
legs
barge.
with a dagger pointed up. Stop talking.
Oh my goodness, he did it!
Disappears
Oh my
again.
goodness. He's like flapping in one place for like a few seconds. Like, oh my goodness, he actually did it! That's so cool.
And you see
How
that
do
like
you do
I've
that?
recently yeeted. You look down and you notice that I've recently yeeted a halfling. Teamwork, bitch.
Pixie these hobbits says. Did I ever tell you? Did I ever tell you guys the tale of the hobbits? Says, no, I just met you guys. I never told you the tale of the hobbits. Oh, it's a wonderful story, the tale of the hobbits. You want me to tell you the tale of the hobbits?
A
How about
rock
you tell us
sails
that when
out
it
from
comes to the
nowhere and hits you
evening?
in the head.
Ow!
Make an attack roll.
Plus dex,
Natural
right?
20. Natural
Yes.
20. Natural 20.
Can I counter roll with my deck save?
10. It misses you,
I
but
don't
you got
think
the
that
point.
hits his armor class.
No,
I can't cast that yet.
My armor
it
class?
totally misses
Yeah.
you, but you get the point.
I was about to be like, can I cast silence on him? But I don't have access to those spells yet.
Gareth decides he's had enough of flying and flaps down and kind of strolls behind a little bit.
Are you wearing any shoes?
No, just talons.
How hot is the ground?
It's not that hot.
Okay. What time
Ooh,
of year
heated
is it?
ground. Very nice.
It's
Very nice.
springtime.
It's springtime? Okay. So it's like cool breeze, but not too cool. It's not going to make your nipples hard or anything.
Says
Cool.
Starcrow.
I don't know. There was that one spring where it snowed in May,
It's a
and I could
tit-bit
cut
nipply,
nipples, or I could cut
Don't you
diamonds.
guys know
You could cut
February's
nipples with
coming?
your glass, huh?
man.
Also,
I
No,
we
roll-
can't start
I
comparing
roll
where
to
we live
attack
for
with my
cold.
frozen nipples.
Yeah, we can't start comparing where we live for cold, considering Allie lives in Maine, aka frozen bullshit most of the year.
No,
So
it's
yesterday,
not frozen bullshit most of the year. It's only in February.
so
Henceforth, winter is coming.
yesterday was 60 degrees, thunderstorms with the tornado sirens going off, and we got 2 inches of
Oh.
snow on the ground today.
I woke up and it was snowing. It was nice and warm yesterday.
Most of
Yesterday
you
was
guys know my
freezing. Today
situation.
was jogging weather.
Was
been
jogging
in-
weather?
I live in Buffalo.
It's
Oh,
been in the
God.
mid 40s
Ah!
the last few months, and we're
Yesterday-
finally looking at snow beginning of next week. So it's getting down into the teens at night.
Yesterday was 36
Tits.
And it's been
and got
pouring.
colder last night. And for those of you that know what happened. But today's
Yeah.
been relatively warm, but it's gonna drop to a freezing cold of like 10 degrees tomorrow, and we're gonna have an ice storm. So
Let's
Easy.
see.
So
here's
it's springtime in the game.
Yay!
Yes.
we long for
Off
spring.
subject.
And the party
Okay.
continues. Talk amongst yourselves anymore if you want to.
So Starchild,
Amayari. Hey, I got the name right. Amayari.
You get
yay!
the name right and then
So
immediately
funny.
start to mess it up.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, because my accent doesn't let me say it, okay?
Amayori.
Amayori. Amigo. Amayori. There we go. Oh,
Yes.
shit. That sounded sexy.
No,
What's your
no, it
story?
didn't.
Amayori.
I mean, there's
Sounded
not
like
really
a
much to it. I mean, I'm part of the circus. I perform as a Hellbeast rider.
You ride your beast.
I do. They're actually very hard to tame and do so with.
I can see that.
A very
Did you ever
fascinating
have-
feat to behold.
Did you ever have any accidents with your traveling performance or whatever it was?
Oh, sure, but that was half the fun.
Ah, I like your
Ah.
style. Starchild,
So
just
what
so
you
you
can
know, if
say
you
is
want to
she
talk about your
Enjoys the pain.
Totally. Have any of you been to a Rakdos circus performance?
I don't
No.
even know
Actually,
what
I
that
have.
is.
No, but
I
I've
don't-
seen the
Granted, I have
tent.
most of my
That-
memory lost, so.
I've
I
broken
don't
up
know what that
fights
is.
after Rakdos circus performances.
Oh, those are the best.
They're
I
a
killed
pain in
someone
my
at a
ass.
Rakdos circus performance.
Is that what happens when we have a bunch of dead people show up?
This
Or
is
we
what
have
happens when we
more
try and
people to
RP and
die?
rap. It falls down into us just bullshitting in character.
Well,
Well, that's what RPing is. It's just bullshit.
let's just say that if you want to go to a Rakdos circus performance, you don't generally come out unscathed.
What times do you guys usually do your circus?
Definitely in the evenings. That's the best time.
And at
Like
one time I
every
was
day?
flying. Oh, never mind.
Sorry, like every day? You do this?
No, not
Or is it
every
like a
day.
once a
We
week
take
thing?
breaks.
When do you guys when's the best time of year?
The circus moves quite a bit. Our tents move around a lot, so we perform for a few days in one spot and then have a few days off and relocate.
I'm just kind of wondering if those are the same days where I'm having to like bury freaking 10 people.
You
Yeah,
We
would
all
that'd
die
be
in
know.
some party.
You would know that is the time.
Fucking great.
Yeah, the circus it gets a little crazy. If you have a weak stomach, I definitely don't suggest it.
I'm literally what would be considered a mortician. I cut people's brains out of their head.
One night I was flying over one of these circus tents. They're really lovely things. And I could have sworn that a halfling shot past me at blistering speeds. Do you fire them out of cannons?
Oh, I'm sure there's some that do. My troop, particularly, we specialize in more like daredevil acts and pain.
It's amazing. Could have
Well,
sworn I think
I
I
think
remember
you're
the
the most
songs that they play.
interesting individual in this group right now.
So, have we reached the Gruul group's stronghold yet?
I will say you have traveled enough time to have reached the Gruul stronghold.
All right.
Is the sun going down?
Yes, it is.
Ooh, not
Right.
this time to arrive.
Are we tired?
You had just had a full day's travel walking. You would be fatigued.
Is there...
Does anybody have any tents?
Twig would like to search for a place to camp that would be... Like, they can see the stronghold, but not necessarily will be able to be seen by the stronghold.
Twig, would you like some assistance with that?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Make an investigation.
Well, actually, I could assist somebody if anybody has a higher survival. I'm a city boy.
I don't have a higher survival.
I
I'm
have no
terrible
survival.
Okay,
I
hold
have
on.
a +1 to my survival, so no.
I have a +4 to survival.
Starchild, you want to help me find
Survive.
Survive!
wa-
Why didn't you
I
help
wanna-
with the tracking, goddammit?
I wanna roll for
Nobody
advantage.
asked.
whoever's gonna roll? I will give advantage if drunk
May I
doesn't
roll
mind.
as well?
I will allow it.
Wait. So wait, who's rolling?
I'm rolling.
Is it
Rolling,
okay?
rolling.
The little icon has like is half filled in. I don't know what that means. It's
Means
half
half.
proficiency. Gotcha.
Oh yeah, because you have Jack of all trades,
Rolling 9.
and you have
May I
advantage. So
assist?
roll one more.
Okay.
Hopefully the next one is better.
23.
There we go.
23.
Directly across the road from the stronghold, you see a large cathedral-style church with a big bell tower that would be perfect to keep watch of the stronghold.
Do I know the god of the church?
Yeah, his name's Doug. You had lunch with him last week.
I mean, do I know the church's religion? What is the symbol on it?
Oh my god.
Thank you.
I know what you meant. You set me
Yeah,
up so
shite.
easily.
The symbol that was once held above the doors of the church has long since crumbled.
Great.
You
Great.
kind of recognize this as an ancient, died out religion, one that was practiced by Ravnica of centuries past.
Okay. So it's
Should we
old
check it
religion.
out and just be kind of on guard before we get comfortable here?
May
I'll go to the
Yeti-
rogues and be like, hey, let's go. Check it out.
Twig will
Yep.
pop out of a bush behind you. Don't snap at me.
Yodton's just
Well,
gonna give
you're
a
you're
the-
middle
always
finger.
gone. Well, amigo, you're always gone. So
I'm
how
always
else am I
around.
supposed to do
You're
this
just
without
gonna
being
do like a
visible?
vulture circle around the church.
Twig will kind of search around to see if there's another entrance or if it's just the main door.
Can Yodton
Of my
just, like, stealth-
hound.
just-
I'll have my hound listen to see if he hears anything.
21 investigation.
You'll have fully encircled the building and find that there's only the main double doors, which surprisingly, for being as rotted of wood as they are still standing firmly closed.
May Yodton just try to sneak through the door and stuff, like quietly enter through.
And Twig will come up behind her.
The dog,
Yours is
the puppy got a 17 for hearing anything.
You just hear the sounds of the wind.
Was that Twig?
Ah, that hurt.
Was that you?
Could Yodton try to sneak, like, quietly go through the door and stuff?
Stealth rolls.
Like,
Is the door locked?
We'll just kick the damn door open.
oh, I don't
Can-
want us
We
to
don't
die.
want people to think that
Nat
there's any
20!
critical.
Critical hit!
I'm a
I
yellow.
was gonna go critical roll.
No.
No.
We're not critical
No.
role. We're adventures in initiative.
Listen, may our crits ever be in our favor, and we'll leave it at that.
I got a whole 8 for stealth.
A whole 8 for stealth.
Oh, am I rolling stealth as well?
Who's going in the building?
Yeah,
Twig
Twig
but
would
was
then-
like
gonna
to
perch in
climb
the
the bell
bell tower.
tower.
I'll go. Fuck it.
Actually, can Twig get a ride up from Starchild? Because Twig wants to go up in the bell tower.
Hop on, little man.
Your turn. You easily stealth through the door. They kind of creak slightly and dust falls, but you easily.
I got a
stealth through the
6.
door.
I got a 6. I'm gonna
My-
die. I'm gonna die.
My 8 just fucking slams the door open.
And yes, as Raylos comes through, he trips over a bit of stone on the ground, kicks it, and there's clack, 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 echoes through the cathedral.
Head to do
GM.
difficulty checks.
The
Yes.
inside of this cathedral, does it look familiar? At all?
High or low?
Medium.
Low.
It does not look familiar.
Damn it. Okay. I was trying to do the silence thing that we were on before.
Jordan's just gonna be kind of like on the side for only hearing you on like side and be like, "You're not a bit of a stone."
So since Starchild gave Twig a ride up the bell tower, is there a staircase that he can take going down to enter the building?
Yes, you can quite clearly see a trap door in the floor of the bell tower and a old rusted iron ladder going down.
Okay.
Okay.
Yoth
Yeah,
is going to
then.
stay in the bell tower and keep watching. Just play to himself.
Dirty 20 and 26 to stealth down the tower.
You are invisible, my dude.
This mask you gave me is very broken.
May I
Yes,
roll
it
a
is.
No,
like a
you're just
perception?
rolling really well.
May I roll a perception check to see if I see Twig?
Go for it.
Okay, would that be not persuasion, perception?
Yes.
Actively looking for me.
Actively looking for you. Well, from the information I have gathered. Okay, give me like one quick second.
I'm not even looking for anyone. Instead, I'm going to look to see.
I can't find you.
You see
Instead, I'm going.
a stone and you think it's me at first.
I'm going to DM. Good set. I would like to see if I can find the. I know from in my temple, there's a secret room down below that I found early within my years. I'd like to see if this one has a secret room.
Make an investigation.
Okay.
That's a smart.
My investigation sucks ass, so I don't even know how I found the first one. Oh, damn it, come on. Let me redo that. No! My thing keeps freaking...
Hey, Relos, don't fuck up.
I keep
I
getting,
realize.
it keeps auto-correcting. 11.
Okay,
But, like, I would know where to kind of find one, so...
you
I
go
don't know if
back
that...
to the back of the what is it the thing the pastor stands on.
Pulpit.
Pulpit. You go back behind the pulpit, and as you're walking, you kind of feel this bulge in the rug, that the rotten rug that lay there.
Did the Pope have a dirty secret?
Yes, he had a bulge.
It's his rectory.
No, it's just the deacon's place.
Yeah, that's right. It's his rectory where he plays with the altar boys.
Yeah, it's his altar boy dungeon.
As someone that goes to church, funny.
As someone who's Catholic, I think it is freaking hilarious that I said that.
Okay,
I said
find a
rectory because I couldn't
bulge,
remember the term altar boy.
and...
Ooh, bulgy. Wait, Goon, you
I
do
find
that
a
voice well.
bulge.
Do it.
I'm going to. I do have to apologize to everyone. This is a good place to stop because Baba Monk is watching Little Monk, and I have to go. So you see
Okay.
a symbol that you recognize from the plague masks as you move the rug,
Okay.
and it is the Arch of all the guilds with the line through them.
Okay.
And we're going to leave it there.
And we'll be back in 2 weeks.
We will be back in 2
Alright.
weeks.
Outros.
Outros. Will my players please say their outros?
I am Kyoko the Fox playing Amayori.
I am Kawaii Rames, and I am Yertin.
I am Donna the Cleric, and I've been playing Relos, ASMR Cleric.
I am Goon Daddy. I've been playing Yurith, aka Starchild.
And I am Shop Goblin. I have been playing Twig Rumble Bumble, and you can find me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook under Shop Goblin or Shop Goblin _.
And I am the Drunken Monk. You can find me on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all at the Drunken Monk or the Drunken Monk 91, some rendition of the Drunken Monk. And I've been playing the Drunken DM. Dono, would you say our goodbye?
Yes. The adventure continues next week. Till then, roll initiative.